Hello, it's day 88, and I want to talk about a very specific kind of fat. Yesterday, I said that I was going to make a two-parter, and yesterday I was a little bit uncertain how to address this issue. But before we get into it, I do want to mention that I am going to be talking about self-harm again. Not in any explicit detail, but it is going to come up today. So if that's not something you want to talk about, feel free to come back tomorrow and I will be back to my normal fatty topics. I think that there are several kinds of fat people in this world. I think that there are fat people who got fat just by accident. Maybe they were athletes in their time, and when they stopped doing their sport, they kept eating the way they used to, and the excess calories just became fat. That's what happened to my dad. I think there are fat people who do it for insecurity reasons, people who didn't always have food available, and now that food is available for them, they feel like they need to overdo it just for safety reasons. That's my mom. And then I feel like there are some fat people who have been fat forever who are afraid that if they ever get skinny, they will lose a goal in their life that has been pulling them forward. And that's me. I've said it before, but I have always been fat. My entire life, I have been an obese person. Even at the very lightest I ever weighed, I was overweight. I was still overweight, just not obese. And I do think that part of me uses food and being fat as a form of self-harm, because I am very unhappy in life. It's just a fact about me. I'm just not having a very good time. Every day is the same, and there's no break. There's no break in between all of the shenanigans that I've been going through. This last year I was having a better time. I was doing a little bit better, but now everything has come crashing down again, and I've gone to some very dark places in the past couple days. But I do think that to some extent, food is my method of hurting myself. The more I eat, the better I feel. I only really get a dopamine punch when there is food in my mouth. Doesn't matter what kind. The rest of the day is just a shallow gray puddle. But when I'm eating, I can feel a little bit of happiness. I suppose that's the very definition of emotional eating, but I don't know. I don't have a huge amount of insight into it except for my own personal experiences. So I am eating to feel something. I am eating to hurt myself. I am eating as a form of very slow, very passive suicide. It's not a fun thing to talk about, and it's not a fun thing to think about. But I do consider that one of the reasons why I haven't been having a ton of success lately. It's because deep down, I don't think I deserve success. And deep down, I don't feel like I will ever achieve lasting success. So what's the point of trying? And so I've been stuck in this chicken and egg situation my entire life. I have to get well to lose weight. I do think that if I were just a little bit more mean to myself, that I would be able to get to where I want to be. But on the other side, I do understand that being mean to myself is part of the reason that I'm here in the first place. I've been very much trying to treat myself more kindly lately, but unfortunately for me, being treated kindly does mean food. I haven't really eaten all that much today, and what I did eat was very unhealthy. I'm going to the gym later, but it's not going to be very good because, well, I just don't do as well after work. But I'm still going to go. I'm still going to try my best. I feel like until I have a reason to be healthy, until I have a reason to live my best life, I'm not going to be doing very well. What a bummer that is. What a shitty thing to say about oneself. I know I keep saying that things will get better, but I'm not actually sure if that's true.